here are 5 stupid things I've noticed about New Year's resolutions. We make them at the worst possible time. We make New Year's resolutions at the end of the holidays. Some of us are in great moods, some of us are miserable as hell, most of us are exhausted. Either way, this does not strike me as the ideal time to be making important life decisions. The euphoria of good food and giving and receiving, or the depression and guilt born of spending time with your family, will both fade relatively soon, hopefully, so any goals you set during this period are going to look a lot different in a very short time. They encourage unrealistic expectations. January might be cold and gray, at least for those of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, but it's also a time of great optimism, a new year, a new chance to correct the mistakes of the past and improve your life. That optimism, combined with whatever baggage you're still carrying post-holidays, can lead many of us to set goals that we really have no realistic shot of achieving, at least within a year. And it's not even necessarily that the goals themselves are unattainable. It's just that as the year wears on and that optimism fades, so does our motivation. And you can add to that the fact that we often make New Year's resolutions for less than ideal reasons. They're often rooted in our vanity. It's not that the most common resolutions are entirely vain. I mean, many people resolve to lose weight or quit smoking or get in shape or learn another language, all things which could result in really positive changes. But how often do we resolve to do these things not for their own sake, but because everybody else at work is doing them, or because we want to impress somebody else, or because we want to just prove to ourselves that we can do it? When our resolutions have such shallow roots, is it really any wonder that we tend not to keep them? According to the New Year's resolution page of the website Statistic Brain, 45% of Americans say they usually make New Year's resolutions, but only 8% have been successful at keeping them. Many of us make New Year's resolutions, abandon them after a few months, only to make new resolutions the following year. In fact, some of us will even make the same resolution again the next year, knowing that we failed to keep it before and already expecting that we will fail to keep it again. Now, don't let me paint too grim of a picture about this. For some people, New Year's resolutions work great. They set reasonable goals, they come up with a plan, they stick to it, and they are able to bring about real significant positive changes in their lives. And if you're one of those people, good for you. Congratulations, keep up the good work. But for many of us, New Year's resolutions just create this vicious circle of endless self-defeat. And the only thing they ever really seem to accomplish is that they make us feel bad about ourselves for no reason. You said you were going to lose weight. You said you were going to cut out the fast food. You said you were going to join the gym and get in shape. You said you were going to get organized, whatever the fuck that means. You said you were going to cook your way through the joy of cooking. And you didn't do any of that shit. You're a quitter. You're a loser. You're weak. Or maybe your responsibilities at work or school or as a spouse or as a parent took up more of your time. Or maybe you found some other stuff that was more fun or more productive or a better use of your time than whatever it was you had resolved to do. Look, if you made New Year's resolutions this year and then you wind up breaking them, just don't beat yourself up too much over it, okay? Because really, the only resolutions truly worth making and keeping are the sorts of resolutions that we should be making to ourselves every day anyway. Stuff like, don't be a dick. Or, in my case, don't be as much of a dick. Realistic goals. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.